This is an emergency message. A hurricane warning has been issued for your area in Collier County, River Park, City of Naples. Seek immediate shelter and move to higher ground. High floodwaters are to be expected. Stay away from doors and windows. Listen to local news for additional information.
We had no house to live in. I caught a few moments of him crying, which he don't ever cry. All of his memorabilia for 54 years being placed out on the street. And it's been really, really hard.
My house got flooded out. I lost everything but my building, but I still have life.
I've been in my little house for 54 years, and in all this time, we've never had an issue like this one with the water.
For the first time in 100 years, the area adjacent to the Gordon River was underwater. No one knew what to do. When Vincent Keeys saw the neighborhood in need, he jumped into action like never before.
My initial reaction once I came to River Park was total devastation. It rocked me to my core. I only knew that I had to spring into action and try and address the immediate needs that was in front of my face. They've lost everything entirely. All of their household belongings, all of their generational pictures, family belongings, all of those things were lost.
We lost everything. Everything was on the sidewalk.
I have one grandson and his three grandboys, 3 boys. There's 3, 5, and 8 that lives with me. This did affect them the most, the little kids. They can't understand why they can't come back home.
When you talk about the kind of loss that they experience, the loss is from A to Z. They have completely lost all of their furniture, all of their appliances, all of their family possessions in terms of pictures, important documents. Many have even suffered mental health problems that we really can't see.
Just help a few people got up out of here when the water was coming in, and I lost everything in my house was my household goods.
I went through a period of about 2 or 3 months of grief, like I had lost a person versus losing all of my possessions, all of my children's baby pictures, everything we'd saved and accumulated throughout the years, it was all gone. And to have worked so hard all of your life to get the things that you had, and then for it to all go away in a matter of minutes was what it took for the house to fill with water. It was devastating.
Keeys regularly canvassed the neighborhood, connecting with residents to see what they needed and identify issues to address with local government, law enforcement, healthcare, and other community resources.
Every day, all day. When I come to this empty house, you see him in the neighborhood all day long, on and off. He's here. He's from house to house, door to door.
He was making the phone calls, the connections, and we know that a lot of those things would not have taken place if Mr. Keeys didn't play a role in those things. So we are very fortunate to have Mr. Keeys be a part of all of this, even right now.
He's a big help. If people just take time and imagine what we'd be going through if it wasn't for Mr. Keeys, and he been devoted here every day since the hurricane. trying to help out.
I can tell you that Mr. Keeys came into this community when it needed him the most. He showed up with all types of donations, big trucks for pulling in. He was organizing food to the families, appliances. Just the support of someone coming in that didn't live in the community. And he said that, I'm here. Tell us what you need.
Mr. Keeys had gotten a bed. I thought I was going to have to sleep on a blow-up bed, but when I got here, someone had donated a bed, and Mr. Keeys had that set up in my house.
So his impact, words cannot explain what he has meant to the community. Once I got over the tears and the crying and how are we going to do this, how are we going to move forward, every day it got a little bit easier.
Vincent is God sent. He has been God sent. I don't know what we would do in this neighborhood in Collier County if it wasn't for Vincent.
It's been over a year since Hurricane Ian left its scar on the River Park neighborhood. Today, people are moving back home. Kids are beginning to play in the community, and that's a ray of hope. Many organizations, companies, and people answered the call for help, but one man's determination and presence cannot be forgotten. Mr. Vincent Keeys has continued to be a stabilizing force for this vulnerable community throughout the challenging disaster and recovery efforts. He was boots on the ground for many, many months. The River Park community and the Collier Community Foundation honor Vincent Keeys for serving as a powerful, effective, and passionate advocate, and we are delighted to present this year's Robert C. Cosgrove Award to River Park's boots on the ground man, Mr. Vincent Keeys.
Well, quite frankly, it means a lot to me because I'm very, very much surprised to receive that award. I know it will mark a major milestone in my life. I have never received an award for the work that I've done, and it is so touching, number one, to be recognized for the small things that we do in life, and that is looking out for our neighbor. And so really, I should be given an award to you guys because believe me, without Eileen Conley Kiesler, I don't know where we would be. And so the award to me is very humbling, and I want to thank everyone there at the Collier Community Foundation for that award.